Probably should have brought... Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Here's the squid. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of VinceofGaming. I am doing it in a bit of a weird fashion, but you'll see what I'm trying to do in a second, if I can do it. So right now I'm trying to defeat this squid that will help us increase our magic meter. And it took me a bit of a long time to find this squid. Not gonna lie. It took me like over 17 minutes to find it. So I won't be including that footage in the episode. Right, there's his final eye. There we go. Okay, I was getting scared that I wasn't going to be able to kick his ass or anything. Alright, we finally defeated the squid. So yeah, this squid, it can be found south of Outset Island. And this is another great fairy that will increase our magic meter. And I think that's a very useful tactic to have. Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. Yeah, I remember for the longest time I was trying to find this special increased magic meter power, and I couldn't find it anywhere. That's the only sprite Link makes in the entire game. That's like very rare. Alright, so now that I have my increased magic meter, now we can continue placing those 3 pearls on these 3 islands right here. But before we do that, it's time to get the swift sail because we don't want to keep sailing and changing the direction of the wind. Like, very boring. I always like to spice things up. Alright, so we'll be there at Windfall Island. When I say we'll be there at Windfall Island. Or I'll just do like a snap. Alright, we're finally here at Windfall Island. Alright, so, even before we get the swift sail, I have to learn a special Wind Waker song. I know that the last song I learned was the Wind's Requiem, but this song will actually help us get the swift sail in a way. And I think this is like one of my favorite songs to use in the game. Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice a little old you standing there. I am Tot. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Yep. That might have been the Hero of Time he was referring to. I wonder how frequently the Hero of Time lived before I came along. Ah, cha, that's it. That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Oh, I can feel it, guy. Alright, so he's pretty much showing me like the song right here. So right, left, and then down. Oops. So this is called the... well, you'll see in a second. Won't spoil it for you. Alright, so I got the Song of Passing. That's it, and it's perfect. I'm perfect. Now bring on the night. So the Song of... Song of Passing pretty much passes the day to turn into night, and then night to turn into day. And that'll be very beneficial because in order to get the swift sail, I have to go to an auction that's held by a merchant, by the same merchant who sold me the original sail. He has his own auction going on the island, and I have to win the swift sail. But not every night. Every night he's auctioning something different, so I have to pretty much randomize the day that I come in and he has the swift sail ready for auctioning. So this might take a while. Alright, so I'm going to do a speed up of this starting now. Alright, so he's auctioning a map. And that's very common. Oh, there's the Swift Sail. Alright, that was pretty quick. Usually that takes like 7 or 8 nights for me to do. That's honestly very weird that I'm getting it only the second night. Alright, well I didn't have to do that much of a speed up then. Alright, so it starts off at 100 rupees. So my strategy for this auction is just go slow. Because I think the auction only lasts like a minute or something, but it feels like more than a minute. Because these people will just bid like on 3 rupees or something. They won't bid any higher unless I, you know, come into the picture. I only start bidding once the time is like more nearing its end. I'm just waiting for him to say, oh, only like 30 seconds left or something. I mean, what purpose would the Swift Sail have for these like people that don't even like leave the island to begin with? Like I'm the one that needs it the most. Okay. I'll just keep it the same. That lady was like, my word, it's like I only bidded like 1 rupee. I'm just waiting for the time to get more closer to the end so I can just start bidding like a crap ton of rupees. And that no one will be able to catch up to my offer. I love how... Alright, time is running out, dear friends. I want to see how much time there is. Okay, 26 seconds. I should probably start... I'll go 10. Okay, gotta do better than that. To, like, smash the A button. Alright, with 20 seconds, I'll go 204 rupees. I mean, I only went up by 20. I love how everyone just kind of has, like, a brain fart. Because a kid just outbidded everyone else. All these grown-ass adults. Oh man, 12 seconds, jeez. Alright, I'll go 225. I'll just keep raising it by 20 rupees so that everyone loses their shit. What a brat. I mean, I've earned all the rupees I've gotten over the game. I'm not really much of a brat for that. Okay, only 5 seconds. I have to... Okay. I'll do like an insane amount so that no one can catch up to me. I'll go 30 more. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I have the Swift Sail. I think that's the cheapest I've ever gotten it for. I usually go like around 300 to 400. Alright, you got the Swift Sail. Thanks to expert sailing making craftsmanship, your ship can now sail faster than ever. And what's better, whenever you use it, a favorable wind always will be at your back. No need to manually change with wind direction. Voyaging has never been more efficient. Couldn't have explained it any better myself, pretty much. I think the speed is increased by like 2, so it'll go very quickly. So I don't have to really use Wind's Requiem anymore, which is really cool. Alright, so now we can go place those 3 pearls on those islands. I like to do those 2 things before I place those pearls, because I just find that it's like this is a good opportunity to do it at this point in the game. Alright, so I'm close to like pretty much all of them. So let's go. Alright, so my first island is down here. Yeah, and these islands are very easy to miss, like because they're very tiny. Like they don't take up the entire square right here, so that's why I think they're very missable. And you can do these out of order. Like you don't have to start with the one I'm going to right now. Doesn't really matter which one you start with as long as you place the 3 pearls in each. Oh yeah, and there's like this tornado right here that if I get too close to it, it'll just respawn me to a different point on the map. Alright, our very first one. I wonder which goddess this is. I'm gonna guess it's, I already forgot her. Din? I'm banking on Din, which is the orange one. Oh, okay, I was right. Cool. Alright. I think her name was Din. There's Din, Neru, and Furore. Furore is the green one and Neru's the blue one. And Din is the orange or red one. Alright, it is Din's pearl. Alright. Only 2 more pearls. You know, these islands are not that far from each other, even though they look far, like they're not. Alright, so let me go to the one on the east. Okay, well, I don't want to get sucked up by this tornado. Alright, so I'll just have to make like a quick round trip around this tornado. Alright. Yeah, so this one, I'm guessing this one that I'm going to is Neru's, which is the green one. I said Neru was the blue one, I apologize. Neru's the green one in this game. Because on this side of the map, this is where Forest Haven is. So I'm guessing it'll be Neru's Neru's Pearl. Or I could be wrong, I don't know. I think I'm getting all my goddesses mixed up. If anyone wants to correct me on who's who, feel free to do so in the comments. I don't mind at all. Alright, so I'm almost getting there. Yeah, I'm wondering if I already, like... No, okay, I didn't pass it yet. Yeah, trying to find that magic meter took me like 15 minutes off camera. So I saved you guys the luxury of seeing me like suffer trying to find the specific spot where I could fight the squid. But luckily you guys don't have to see that because I cut it out. Alright, so here's the next island. I'm noticing that these like I don't even know what they're called. Like these people wearing like these helmets are at like every island of the goddesses, which is kind of weird. They don't really have a purpose to the game. Like, they're just, like, sea travelers, I guess. Alright, so this is... I'm curious to know what her name was. I think it was Furore, I think. Because Furore is usually green. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, it is Furore. Alright, 1 more pearl. And that'll be... Okay, just a little bit southwest of where I am right now. So... Alright. I'm going the right way now. Oh yeah, now I can find like these treasures at sea. Like these glowing parts in the sea you see are where treasures are hidden sometimes. But they're most of the time the treasure in those glowy parts are just like 50 rupees, or they're pretty much like rupees 90% of the time. Alright, almost getting there. Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to use Wind's Requiem anymore just to change the direction of the wind. Like, the wind will just change automatically, which I find super cool. And this Swift Sail is exclusive only to the HD remaster of Wind Waker. This wasn't in the original game. In the original game, you had to, like, pretty much play Wind's Requiem to, like, death, pretty much. Which made it very, like, tedious and repetitive. So I'm glad that they took the time to fix that in this version of the game. Alright, so there's our last pearl. And this will be Neru, which is the blue goddess. I think Neru and Din and Furore originated in Ocarina of Time. I was going to say the Oracle games, but I remember seeing their names in Ocarina of Time. Alright, so... last pearl. I love how it like glows blue all around me. That's really cool. Alright, it was Neru. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I do the same. Actually, I would keep running, Link. I don't think you should stay near the statue. Again, this is going to be another prime example of Link getting hurt. This is a statue that pretty much hurt him. So what she's pretty much doing is she's pretty much connecting all of the islands by like communicating with all the other goddesses, and they're forming a Triforce, as you can see. And this will form a brand new island. So this is the only man-made island in the entire game. Well, all the islands are man-made, but this is like the only one that's actually artificially created, is what I meant to say. Yeah, this island has the same outline as Dragon Roost, I find, when you're out at sea. Man, that's the second time Link's hit a wall. First in the Forsaken Fortress, and now in this tower right here. Alright, so this is where things start to get a bit more rough. More difficult, I meant to say. Because now we're to the big boy dungeons. I love how, like, cinematic they make this look. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Vince, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Alright, well, next time we'll be taking on the trial of the gods, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Remember to stay awesome and enjoy gaming. Peace.